the world looking for understanding of the times that we live in. Hunting and gathering first-hand information, challenging definitions of sin. I travel the world looking for lovers of the ultimate beauty, but never still in. I am a wanderlust king.
Wait, before you record or anything, what causes Dick's face?
We're back to this game. Welcome everybody back to Angels with Scaly Wings.
Dang.
Yep.
Last time, we got stopped because Fraps was being a douche. I'll tell you what you missed. I actually did get to the point where I was able to just repeatedly say no to Bryce because I didn't want to fucking help him, and I got an achievement. Woo! This time we're going to continue where we left off. Where did we leave off? Page 2?
Sorry.
Yes, March 11. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go eat and grab something.
Food.
Ah!
And we are immediately greeted with a dead body.
Yay.
That's a good way to start.
Well, at least it's just a dead body, right?
Yeah, it's not like it was alive before. Right?
Wait a minute.
We never learn who this dragon is, and I would care if we at least got a fucking name. But we never do. So it's kind of hard to really care. It's just like, oh no, that poor dragon that I had no affiliation with whatsoever. What a horrible fate. What a horrible night for a curse. Well, he's definitely dead. Yeah.
In case
Rest in peace.
you can't tell.
Let's just say this will be your test. Tell me what you can deduce from what you see. Give it your best shot. Investigation start! 2 wings, 2 legs, just like the waitress in the cafe, about as big as a human lengthwise, if not slightly taller. Wingspan would certainly look impressive at that size. Lots of cuts. Yes. Things we have seen many times before. The wounds are kinda hard to miss. True, but what are they telling you? They're telling me that I should go buy some sliced turkey. They're telling me that maybe...
Why you move them when I was trying to get dressed and all that?
I should let Reza carve this year's Christmas roast.
Go somewhere.
Where's makeup?
Oh my god.
He was already dead when he got these wounds. It was a suicide.
Oh no.
I like how this one just completely points to definitely suicide.
Magazine committed suicide.
He just sat there, started cutting himself in the middle of the park, and then before he bled out, he threw the knife into the woods so no one could find him.
Oh, I was gonna say he sucked at suicide then if he managed to cut himself all over the place. How do you do that?
They were inflicted with a sharp implement. They're clean cuts, like a knife or other sharp instrument. That is true. Why does this matter?
It was the butcher.
Actually, it doesn't matter.
Because it was suicide.
It tells us that it was suicide. It could have only been someone with hands.
What about claws?
No. Only hands.
Claws would tear, not slice.
Give a cheek again.
Well, you saw how Remy cuts. Never mind, actually, I might be spoiling this, so I'll be quiet.
Of course, this rules out most of the bigger dragons and flyers. But then, Reza still has his... What was it called again? Penis? Penis.
Reza doesn't have a penis.
No, he has a laser cannon where his dick should be.
Exactly.
I'm gonna switch calls. Gosh dang it, 7 my fucking charge.
Reza has Maverick attractant on his crotch.
He wants to fuck Reza and Maverick. Maverick and Reza together forever.
Oh no.
And then Reza fires his load.
Oh.
Oh, I'm going to hell for that one.
Dang
I
it,
think
Edo.
we're all,
Need
we're
his
all
gun?
inevitably going.
Yeah, if it was him, why would he kill someone with a knife rather than just use his gun on them? Because he didn't want to leave semen behind? I mean, what?
Oh boy.
He lost his gun! It makes him look cooler.
He wants to be a total badass of the
See,
year.
man, now look here. I got this gun, but I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna run up and punch this guy. Oh man, dude, that is sweet.
Except this person here is a dragon. How smart.
He wouldn't because this was clearly a suicide. He didn't want to make any noise. After all, he ran away from Maverick trying to hide from the police. Something as loud as a gunshot would have easily given away his position and alerted others in the area. Right. That could be a good reason. By the way, which wound do you think was the lethal one?
What?
The ones on his wings.
You're back.
Clearly. A flyer who can't fly is better off dead. Don't quote me on that. It's not true. It was definitely the one on his neck.
Omega.
That's right. If all the blood from it wasn't a giveaway, this is a stab wound, characterized by the rather small footprint. You can tell it's also the deepest one.
Don't touch
From
your
the
logo.
location, it's pretty obvious this must have done tremendous damage. What else do you see? Well, there's lots of blood. Unless that's just ketchup. This is all just a prank.
Just a prank, bro.
He was hemophiliac. He committed suicide. He has AIDS. You know, I want to just try some of these just to see how fucking silly they are. Had what? Apparently AIDS aren't a thing in the dragon world.
Wait, what did you say though?
I said he had AIDS, and Bryce was just like, wait, what? He was hemophiliac. There's so much blood. Could he have been a hemophiliac? There's a lot of blood. I'll give you that, but I don't think this has anything to do with hemophilia.
Hey.
Apparently that was a thing there.
He was dragged here after he died.
Because it was clearly a suicide.
He committed suicide. Really? You mean a flyer with barely usable hands stabbed himself with a knife multiple times until he died from blood loss? That just doesn't seem plausible. Actually, the only reason I can think of why someone would do that is if he deliberately wanted to make it look as if it wasn't a suicide. Even then, Hazik's procedure of logic tells us that until further evidence surfaces, the theory with the least amount of assumption is the most likely. This one isn't it. He was dragged here after he died. Well, there's no blood anywhere else in the vicinity that would suggest that, unless the perpetrator had the time to clean up some of it.
Oh, trust me, we always have time.
Oh, come on! You don't think Reza would drag someone here and then wipe up most of the blood and then just leave?
Sounds like what he'd do.
That sounds like something he would do.
But I was doing errands, so of course I would see Reza doing that.
He died here.
Simple,
Unfortunately, it
but
doesn't
most
help with
logical.
determining who the perpetrator is.
Perpetrator?
The perpetrator. Objection!
What?
Excuse me? Sorry, just always wanted to say that.
Are you sure? Objection.
Go on, please. What about the blood on his muzzle? You tell me.
Oh, right there. Right here.
He has gum disease!
Yes.
Possible, but unlikely.
Says you.
He had a bloody steak earlier! And have the blood from it still stuck to his teeth? Who knows how long after? I don't think so.
You don't know, Bryce.
He bit his tongue during the fight! That is actually a very real possibility. We probably would be seeing more blood if that were the case, though.
Ouch.
Really, though.
He's a vampire! Don't be silly. He fought back. It might be the perpetrator's blood. Yeah, that is true. I expect forensics already took a sample of it, so it might actually help us determine who the perpetrator is. I think that's about everything.
Wait, are you saying that you have Reza in your database?
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, they didn't
For
though.
someone who says they haven't done this kind of thing before, that wasn't actually too bad. I know some recruits who did a lot worse during their first time for sure. Hey, Chief! Do you still need the witness here for anything? Sebastian approached with the dragon who had discovered the body earlier. I recognized her as Adine, the waitress from the cafe. She seemed distraught, which, given the situation, wasn't very surprising. I don't think so. Take her to the department, get her statement written up, and that should be it. Sure thing! Alright, miss. We're gonna have to take you to the department. Of course. When she spotted me, however, her composure brightened visibly. Oh, it's the human!
I have a name, you know.
Go away! No. It's not time for me to be Darkrai. $10 for everybody who gets that joke. Well, I'm a human. Well, I call you by your name, but you never actually told me it. It's Furea. And what are you even doing here? Do you work for our police now? No, it's just a hobby. Oh, you!
News is just a hobby?
Everything's a hobby now.
By the way, I didn't know you also did deliveries. I do a little bit of everything, really. It's nice. I liked my fish yesterday. You don't have to hide it. I know it's quite an acquired taste. To be fair, I wouldn't have recommended it to someone new like you, but you could always try something different.
Eggs and bakey.
Here's our
Always
number
good
if
for
you don't want to
breakfast.
come in, and we'll deliver anything we have to you.
Anything?
Deliver one beautiful yellow and green wyvern, please. Make sure her
20.
name's Adine.
But doesn't she come with the food?
There will be no return for this object.
Oh, okay.
He sold his ass to the circus.
And
Wouldn't that be
Sebastian's
dragon
getting
napping
impatient.
though? If you hold her against her will.
Sorry, I guess we should get going. Bye.
Uh-oh.
What do we do now? Suppose we'll head off too, unless... Oh no!
This guy.
Oh no! The end of the episode! It's coming!
God.
No, I'm not gonna do that to you guys. It hasn't been long enough.
Oh.
Don't you
Just cut it off after like 5-10 minutes.
How dare you?
Tired of this game. See you guys next episode of a different game. No.
No, please don't.
Don't
worry, guys,
If you
Remy
guys
will
have
help it.
noticed, I've been getting a bit slower on videos. I've been quite busy the past few days. I've gotten back into Digimon Masters, among some other new games I found recently. And I'm thinking about... Phone call?
That's a game?
Hello?
Hello, Furea.
Hey, Hikari, welcome to my recording of Angels with Scaly Wings.
Hikari!
What?
Nice to hear from you. So, how are things going over there?
Alright, just got back from a one-day job thing. Whose path are you doing?
Well, I'm currently just going through and mopping up some achievements. Currently going for Bryce's bad ending.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh yeah, you didn't even do some of those little achievements that were only through Bryce's path.
Exactly. I'm going through and mopping up as many of those as I can in this playthrough.
No save?
I'm pretty sure the people from YouTube have also missed you, Hikari. You haven't been around my channel for quite a while.
You haven't been commenting either.
When I get back to...
Well, I hope your day has been going well, and good luck. I'll talk to you later.
Have fun!
Yep. Bye-bye.
Stay safe, Hikari.
Okay, now that the call from a certain magical yogurt bunny is gone.
Yogurt.
Well, if you ever looked at his colors, he does look like he's made of Trix
I
yogurt.
can't help but feel like Bryce was trying to warn me about Hikari calling. I suppose we'll head up too unless... Oh no! Phone rings. It's the fucking timing. Oh, man. This game is all fun and smiles until people start dying.
Excuse me.
What is it? I just remembered I saved
French press pizza, that's
15%
it.
on my car insurance by switching to Geico. We've got a violent homicide, and of course nobody from the department tells me. I have to find out from a neighbor who wanted to ask me about it. Good
Let me
thing
transfer
rumors
calls.
travel fast, eh?
Hmm?
Of course nobody told you. You're on sick leave. Mandatory sick leave, I might add. I'm not here in any official capacity, you see. I'm
There you go,
merely
much
enjoying a curative walk in the fresh air and happened to come across you by accident. What do you want? I don't want anything. I just find it interesting that no one tells me about this. But the prime suspect's buddy can mess with the investigation. I see how it is. I know what you're thinking, but don't jump to conclusions here. And don't get shot.
Again.
Again.
Please no, Maverick, don't get shot right now.
And Remy is playing Istrolid.
Yep.
So that's what Remy was doing at this time of day. He wasn't even working in the library or playing as MMORPG or whatever. He
Crap,
was
I should've
busy
gave-
playing Istrolid.
Crap, I should not give that human my freaking gamer tag.
Good thing I installed that tracking device on Remy's computer.
You did what?
Huh?
Should I even be worried about what just happened? Huh?
I don't need to jump to conclusions.
Vinny.
I think the dead body we found says it all.
Vinny.
You really have an attitude problem. You know, if you weren't on sick leave, you'd probably be suspended right now for attacking Furea yesterday. Do you even have any idea what kind of repercussions this could have on us all?
Ooh, that's not good.
Me attack Furea? As far as I can see, I'm the only one who's injured here. Besides, I'm so sorry for apparently being the only one who's doing his damn job. Right, let's all sit idly by and watch while the suspect's on the loose and planning his next move.
Hey, it sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, it does. You know, whatever
Very
it was Reza was
solid
talking
idea.
about, he was going to tell me just before you showed up yesterday. I don't need to hear you, of all people, belittling me about this. What's your problem? If anything, I want to find him just as much as you do. Don't compare yourself to me. Your words mean nothing. Enough. You shouldn't even be here, so you better go now and get some rest before I have to take disciplinary action.
Uh-oh.
Fine, but when we find him, you'll see I was right. If I have to prove it myself, so be it.
So beat it.
Can he even just do his own investigation like that?
Hmm?
Well, as long as he doesn't interfere with us, we can't really stop him from doing things in his own free time. I see. I suspect he won't adhere to the standards of performing an unbiased investigation, though. He's already made up his mind. It's clear to me he won't be looking for facts, just evidence to support his own view in order to prove it to us or himself. Who knows? He's always been like that. Always something to prove. We'll have to be careful. He'll be looking for Reza soon enough. To be fair, I might be too if I was shot. Yeah, that's exactly why he wouldn't be on the case even if he wasn't on sick leave. Don't worry, Reza will turn up eventually. Surely hope so. All things considered, I had to admit that it remained a possibility that Maverick was right. But could the Reza I knew really be a murderer?
Yes.
Yes!
Of course, he's a
Because
fucking
he's only
little
seeing it from one side.
You know what? If you think of something that might help with the investigation, if you need anything else, just call me. Look at my videos on YouTube.
What? The wine bottle and all that?
bitch.
Everyone loves wine bottles.
Oh my.
Well, I think we're done here. Let's go. Bryce led me back to the apartment. I guess there wasn't really much for me to do in the meantime. As I was spared the more arduous parts of the investigation, maybe I should have been glad about this. Though now I had an afternoon to fill. Who should I do? I mean, what should I do? Let's meet with Brise.
Yeah, and try and drink him under the table and all that.
Lucian, I swear to God, I will drink you under the table. And I don't mean
That
getting drunk.
doesn't sound
I'm
fun.
literally just gonna drink from you under the table.
Drink both of you under the table. Take that however you will.
Once again, I found myself within the police department, which seemed oddly quiet for this time of day. It didn't take me long to spot Bryce in his office. How does Bryce sit in that fucking chair?
It's not hard. You gotta think about how he...
Maybe it's tight set and it's actually like a love seat.
Bryce likes to make love in it. I'm sorry.
I don't see any wine bottles in here, though.
Not yet, you don't.
Not yet. Hey, Furea. What's up? Nothing much, but you told me to contact you if I could remember anything that might help with the investigation. That's right. What do you have for me? A wine bottle. I'm not sure if it's worth mentioning, but I have known Reza for a couple of years, so I know some things about his personality. I see. That's actually more helpful than you might think. Mannerisms, habits, all kinds of things would be useful to add to his profile and get a better idea of him. You know, I'm just about done here for today, but if you want to discuss it over a beer or something, I'd be more than happy. I don't usually drink, though.
Well, Iru does.
You drink?
That's fine, you don't have to. Or maybe we'll find something you like. Press him about wanting to go to a bar. Actually, I find it worrisome that Chief Police prefers to get drunk instead of hearing important information about a case. You're quite right. In my own free time, I do prefer to get drunk instead of dealing with work. If you find that worrisome, maybe you should try out my job sometime.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, that's not what I meant. Well, are you coming or not? Alright. Alright, let's go. Here we are. So it turns out you've seen this before. Either you could watch this again, or we could save time and just skip ahead at the end of the scene. Yeah, sure, let's skip ahead. As you wish.
You want to skip the drinking?
Alright, you know what? I'm sorry. The whole contest thing was a stupid idea and I shouldn't have suggested it. Especially not to you. Well, it's not like you forced me to participate, so I suppose I share some of the blame. Let's just pretend the whole thing never happened. Indeed.
Oh
Deal.
boy.
Wait, what time is it? Ugh, damn, I should really get going or I'll be late for work. You know how to get back to your apartment from here, right? I think so. Guess you should be going as well, kiddo. Maybe I'll see you some other time. So, this has me wondering, do, like, all police officers just have shifts?
Yeah, they do.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, they can't be on the job 24/7. Everyone has downtime.
Except
Like, when I
for
was a
me.
little kid, I had always thought that, like police officers were on the job 24/7 and, like, they just slept in their squad cars.
Oh, I
some
thought you were
do.
thinking like they were robots or something like that.
We detect an emergency.
But if your shift is about to end and a crime occurs, you are still responsible for that crime.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, Chapter 2. We'll see you guys in the next video. Also, I couldn't help but notice at the time of recording this, I am at 149 subscribers. I'm going to be doing a special video at 150. So, if you are watching this and you have not subscribed to my channel yet, now is the time to do so.
Do it.
If you want to see more content in the future from me, subscribe. And like this video if you liked it, or if you actually really just don't like me or you just want to be a fucking troll, hit the downvote button. It's really your goddamn choice. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. I'm just giving you options.
Hey guys, you should like this video. Like this video. I might
Anyway,
give you a cake.
I will see you lovelies next time. I got these guys to go entertain. See you guys in the next video.
Oh.